Live. All right, everybody, welcome to the Bytes podcast. Look who I have with me on the screen. I have
Hello,
Marina,
I'm
the Black
Black
Marine.
Green.
Yes, and you just saw the intro video was actually that's her song. She's wearing some Front Row Radio stuff and did a little intro for me. And so ever since then, we've been running that. Love
Thank
you,
you, Matt.
Marina.
I
Yeah,
appreciate it very
thank you
much.
so much for coming on the show. Uh, we haven't heard from Scarlett, so we don't know what's going on with her today. I'm probably going to text her in a minute uh, and just check in through text. I sent her some Facebook messages and I haven't heard anything. Hello, Angie, what's up? And then, yeah, so I haven't heard anything from Scar, so it looks like it might be just me and Marina. But look, man, I have the Austrian goddess on the man. Look at that. Look at your screen right now. Look.
Okay.
So is that enough? I'm gonna make you turn red. You look kind of you look like but yeah, no, I really do love you, Marina. You've been such an amazing friend. And yeah, I mean, we've been friends for a minute now too. You've been doing so much things for me. And yeah, I'm glad I get a chance to we get a chance to debut your new songs when you have one. That's super special for me to be able to do that. So
Well, that's great that you and Scar, you're always there for me. So I
yeah,
appreciate that.
yeah, Scarlett's like your sister, I guess we said before.
Yeah, I call her little sis. So
Let's see. Let's go. We're gonna pull up some chats here. So I see Matt's out there. What's up, Matt, brother? Let's see. And then Neil. Who is Neil? This must be one of you.
Neil is my friend from
Yeah.
Scotland. Hi,
Awesome.
Neil.
Okay. What's up,
Thank
Neil? Welcome to
you
the
for
show, man.
joining.
Welcome to the show, Neil. And then Angie. Everybody, if you listen to the Tuesday Pump Session, you know who Angie is. She lives up in Illinois. Her and Aaliyah listen to the Tuesday Pump Session, and they're fantastic. I have a hold on. Let me see. Look right there. Look at what is that right there? That's like a painting that. Look, and then a photo of Aaliyah right there. I got yeah. So yeah, so they're special to me for sure. And then let's see who else we've got. Yeah, what did you say? You got us on the TV. Awesome. And then what's up? Yeah, so look at Norm. He's like, man, I know Norm was ready to see some Marina on TV. He was like, man, I got to see this chick in person. Really seen, yeah. But yeah, so I guess I wanted to talk for just a minute about yesterday. I did ISSA, which is the International Singer Songwriters Association awards banquet. I went to and got to see the awards passed out, and it's like a small version of BMI or the Grammys. But it's for independent artists. It's amazing. It doesn't really I don't know why. Marina, are you a member of the ISSA?
actually, I didn't know for that until you
Right, no,
texted.
you should. So listen. I'm fixing to start pushing this thing so hard because I can't believe that there's not more people involved in it. It doesn't cost anything. They don't charge anything to be a member. You just fill out a thing and you're a member. And then you nominate your own music or whatever. If you have a song that you think is good and you want to nominate it, the all the people that are members that are past winners get a chance to kind of vote. There's like an association. There's like a group of people that vote. So they're basically like your peers, and then they kind of vote on which music or whatever is the best for this year, and then they select different music, and it starts out with a fan vote, and then it eventually comes down to, they narrow it down to a certain amount, and then the association takes over, and then they vote for what's left. So after he gets to the finals, then the association votes, and it was such a fantastic experience, and it got me fired up again. I'm just gonna say, so me doing independent musicians on the radio and all has been my passion, and the same thing I do here. But being a part of that and seeing that there's this whole other faction of people out there that are doing the same thing that I'm doing, but just I really didn't even know they were there. I mean, I didn't know that they were there, right? And so some of the people that I play their music were a part of it, but I didn't know. And then when I saw that they were all posting that they've been nominated and that they're, they needed fan votes or whatever, and so that got me, interested in seeing what this was about, and I kind of followed up on it. And then, I got to see Synthetic Blonde and the Major Resolve, two of my bands that I play on the radio. I went up and met with Synthetic Blonde, Stephanie and Brad. They were amazing, and got to hang out with them pretty much all day on the red carpet and everything. But just I can't say enough about that association and what they're doing for independent artists. It was a really unique experience, and I think that a lot of my artists should be a part of that. I really do. I think that being the fact that they do not charge you at all, so I don't know, you know what I mean? The only thing that we paid for was you had to buy tickets to this event, you know what I mean? So they don't charge you to be a part of the association or to win an award or anything. So
as I said before, I didn't even know that
So
exists, and what makes me really glad that that's like it's international. So
yes,
then I look at the website, and then I saw like some guy from Greece, and then he said like this is like such a great exposure, and I get people to know me. I mean him in not in America only, but now in Greece. So then I will definitely consider to apply because I'm very
yes, yeah,
curious.
yeah. No, I think that. So honestly, I think that there's a lot of country artists. It seemed kind of country heavy right now, but I think that a lot of you guys. Let's see. Norm said he's in the building, and then Angie said that she's definitely nice to meet you and be able to see your face on the screen, Marina. And so I'm going to start encouraging my friends to become a part of that. I mean, it's an amazing thing, and it's been around for 7 years. I had no idea. I've been doing this for close to 4 years now, and I had no idea that this was a thing, and then going and being a part of it and seeing how it was all so well put together, and it was just amazing. I mean, it's
I
basically
mean, looking just at the pictures,
oh,
it looks amazing.
it really was. It's like the Grammys, but for independent artists. I mean, basically, it's what it is. And now they've been at it long enough that Tammany, the lady that's founded the organization, is a voting member of the Grammys. And then also they've been the ISSA has been going at it long enough, and that they've now earned the right to nominate somebody. So starting next year, I think they'll be able to actually nominate one of their gold award winners. So the ISSA board of all the directors or whatever, they will come together and they will decide which one of their gold winners they're going to say nominate for a Grammy, for instance. So in the future, independent artists will have a chance to be nominated for a Grammy. Now that doesn't mean that you'll win a Grammy, but you'll be actually able to be nominated for one just by being a member of the ISSA and winning a gold award there. So I think that's amazing, man. That's just another avenue to get people out there, and they are, like you just
Well,
said.
there is a hope.
Yeah, no, and it opens some more doors, and I'm telling you guys, what's up, freaky things? Got freaky in the
Oh,
house, but
hi, hi, Freaky.
honestly, man, I had such a great experience, and Joe Spiller, he said that he went last year. It's great, man. It's a fantastic experience. I know it's expensive to make the trip. There was people there from Australia, England. I can't remember. I met people from all over the place. India, there was people from everywhere. There was people from all over there, and so there's branches of the ISSA in all over the place. Like you said, you talked to someone from Greece, so maybe that would be your section that you would be a part of or whatever. But
I don't know, but I found their group on Facebook and I joined
yeah,
them.
yeah,
And
awesome.
then I saw like there is like 18,000
Yeah, yeah.
musicians there.
Yeah, it's so much fun, and you know, I was worried that I wouldn't fit in, or you know, I would feel weird or something because you know I wasn't technically a member before yesterday, and I was like, man, I don't know, and I kind of got invited to go up and at least check it out, and I was like, you know, something, I'm gonna go. If nothing else, I was going to meet Synthetic Blonde and gonna hang out with them, and I knew the Major Resolve was gonna be there, Dustin was gonna be there, and so and then everybody was just so amazing. Like, you know, everybody there, I fit right in. I did not feel out of place at all. You know what I mean? I felt amazing. Everybody was so supportive of one another in a cutthroat world of music or whatever. It's amazing to see so many people supporting one another, and that's what the whole weekend there was about. So I think it's a fantastic thing. So enough of that. But I'm just saying
I
I'm going to be pushing that in the future. So I want my people, if you see me, hear me, I'm going to be pushing some ISSA stuff because, like I say, it's not an organization out there trying to take a cut of your money. You know what I mean? They're just trying to promote. They don't even want money. You know what I mean? They're not. It costs nothing to join it. So and then yeah, it's another opportunity to be recognized and to yeah, and to have all your peers to be there and see you win awards and be so supportive, man, that was just an amazing thing. I loved it. I loved every
I
bit of it.
think that's a really great opportunity because we don't have something like this in Europe, and
Right.
there is like so many opportunities in America.
Yeah.
So I know when I was there like last year, like when you work hard, eventually you go somewhere. But in Europe, it works completely different. But
Yeah.
I'm just so happy for synthetic blonde
Yeah.
that they actually made it. And I know for that band because you always mention them or play their music since last
Right.
year.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
So I follow them on Facebook, and today I actually find out that I didn't follow them on Instagram, so I corrected that
Okay. Well, good.
because the pictures were so great. So I was
Yeah.
like, "What? I'm not following."
Yeah, and so yeah, Synthetic Blonde is fantastic. They do like an '80s type of sound, synth pop kind of disco blend. There's something unique of themselves. And yeah, Norm, you're right, man. There's quite a few radio stations that are involved in that. I'm now one. I'm going to be involved in that. I just entered the Jeff T entered the chat yesterday. And then, yeah, so Front Row Radio entered the chat yesterday. So we're going to be on their mailing list for all of their artists to kind of whenever they put out new music, I'll have some dibs on some of their music or whatever. Uh, just yeah, what's up, Eric? Man, welcome to the show, brother. And then, yeah, but so I think that
I'm Scar, bigger sister.
yeah, yeah, and yeah, we have Scar's big sister here today. I still haven't heard from Scar, so I'm a little worried about her, but I, you know, I'm sure I don't know. But anyway, I'm a little worried about her. We'll text her here in a few minutes. So I think I just want to play some music, man. We've talked a little bit already, and yeah, like I say, I'm going to be pushing. I'm definitely going to be pushing the ISSA, man. It's an amazing organization. All the people, I had good feels. I didn't feel any kind of, you know what I mean. I like to say that I'm an empath a little bit. If something feels off, I can tell. You know what I mean. And I just felt like everybody there was so genuine, and it's all meant to be.
But that's also a great opportunity for you
Oh, it is. Oh,
to
yes, for
meet
sure. Yeah.
so
Oh,
many musicians, and
oh, for sure, for
for
sure.
them it's like great exposure and
Yeah,
friendship and
it
all the
all comes. Yeah.
connections.
Oh, yeah, and that's what it's about. It's all networking and things like that. And that's why I want to start out the show. So I know we're going to debut. So Marina has a brand new song, a brand new music video. We've already played her song on Front Row Radio on the Tuesday Pub Session, but she's got a brand new video for it. But I'm going to play a couple of songs from one of the artists that I met this weekend first, if that's okay, Marina.
Okay.
But yeah, so quick story behind this this beautiful woman. So I'm at this awards banquet. I don't really know many people there. I just knew Brad and Stephanie, and I knew a few of the bands. I knew some people there through Facebook and things, but I didn't know anybody much personally. I was meeting a lot of people for the first time face to face, which I'm not scared to do that because, I mean, my friends are my friends, whether they're online or whatever. And I like connecting with people. And so I really went up to meet Brad and Stephanie because they were come all the way from Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. They were 30 hours from home. I don't know when I would ever get a chance to really go up there and meet them. So for them to be that close to me, there was no way I was not going to at least make the trip and meet with them, whether I went to this show or not. And last minute, I decided I'm going to go to the show and things. And then I knew Dustin was nominated from the Major Resolve, and he got a bronze for his single Wolves. And it was amazing to see some of my friends win things. But anyway, so I'm standing in this red carpet area and just kind of, I'm out of, I don't really know a lot of people, but I was, commingling and meeting people and things. And this beautiful young woman, she comes up to me and she's like, she grabbed my arm and she's like, I really love your shirt. And I'm like, oh, well, thanks, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, look, we match. And then I'm like looking at her, she's in this beautiful gown and, she's just like this beautiful little redheaded, beautiful little lady, man. And I'm like, wow, okay. That made me feel good, that somebody comes up to me out of the blue. I didn't know her from nothing, you know what I mean? And she's like, we should get a photo together. And I'm like, yeah, I think we should. And then she kind of got shuffled away and they pulled her away, because she's a star and she gets pulled away and she's over here, she's commingling with other people and everything. And I was like, well, so much for the picture, but then later on in the night, we managed to get connected back and get the photo and everything. But anyway, I'm going to play one of her songs. So she's actually a country artist. She is from the UK. She was born in the UK, but she has since moved to Nashville, Tennessee. She was traveling back and forth for several years, and her name's Caitlin May. And she was like the most genuine, beautiful, nice person that just have come across. And so I told her, I said, I'm going to try to promote some of your stuff, and we're going to, I'm going to be reaching out for music. And that we've got these new little weird business cards now where they can tap your phone and it puts their information on your phone or whatever. And I don't know, she had this drop card and it was supposed to make us swap contact info somehow. I don't know if I did something wrong, if I didn't hit send or whatever, but somehow I didn't end up with her info. And so I got to email her and get it all back. I was looking later and I didn't see her contact info in my phone. I'm like, man, something happened. It didn't show up. But anyway, I'm stupid. But let's play a song from her. And I actually brought in two of her songs. We may play another one later, but I'm going to play this one. It's called Gasoline. These videos, her music videos they're about 4 years old. There's two of them, and they're both about 4 years old. But her new song that she just won gold, she won the single of the year for female artist yesterday, and it was called House Sitting. And she doesn't have a music video for that one, but I'm gonna get that one and kind of play on the radio or whatever. But I want to play some Caitlin May for everybody. So. You ready for that, Marina?
Ready.
You okay with a little country music?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love all music.
Yeah, me too. I knew you would. So this is Caitlin May, everybody, with Gasoline.
What you expected was a game to you, but when it comes to being rejected, one day you're gonna feel it too. Cause what goes around comes back around, and one day soon you're gonna hit the ground. Oh yeah, you're gonna regret how you treated me, but I ain't gonna stick around to punish you myself. The devil's got a way of dealing cards, and I say be my guest. Cause I'm done playing these games, I'm done putting out these flames. Cause what you say you never mean, and all you add to the fire is gasoline. Your idea of love is deluded. You treat me like I'm dirt. Do you really think that I'm stupid? I'm so damn over getting hurt. Cause what goes around comes back around, and one day soon you're gonna hit the ground. Oh yeah, you're gonna regret how you treated me. But I ain't gonna stick around to punish you myself. The devil's got a way of dealing cards, and I say be my guest. Cause I'm done playing these games, I'm done putting out these flames. Cause what you say you never mean, and all you add to the fire is gasoline. You're gonna walk a lonely road, you're gonna carry a heavy load, you're gonna wish you treated me right. Now it's time for you to say goodbye. The lies you spread, the things you said, it's about time I got them out of my head. Cause I'm done. Cause what goes around comes back around, and one day soon you're gonna hit the ground. Oh yeah, you're gonna regret how you treated me. But I ain't gonna stick around to punish you myself. The devil's got a way of dealing cards, and I say be my guest. Cause I'm done playing these games, I'm done putting out these flames. Cause what you say you never mean, and all you add to the fire is. Cause I'm done playing these games, I'm done putting out these flames. Cause what you say you never mean, and all you add to the fire is gasoline. Cause I'm done. Cause I'm done.
So yeah, so
It's a great song.
and
Voice.
this young woman grabs me by the arm and says, "I'd like to get a photo with you." What?
Well,
Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like pinch me or something. You know what? But yeah, no, it was literally yeah. So being around talent like that, there was a room full of people that were just that talented. You know, it's so amazing to be around that. And let me go back to freaky things. So he was shouting out Synthetic Blonde, Major Result, JLD. It was so amazing to get to meet JLD. I did not get a picture with her, but it was great to meet JLD. J. Luke, yeah, he did good. Michael Bott, man, he was doing interviews all day on the red carpet, and then he also won awards. And so yeah, he was, yeah, that was good to see Michael. And he did great. And also Amy Joe, she did the same thing. She was out there doing the ISSA Roku TV interviews, and then turned around and won an award too. So yeah, so much fun, man. It's so great to be a part. I'm telling you guys, man, ISSA, y'all gotta, if you're not a part of it, you should be. If you're a musician, you should just sign up. Just go ahead and do it. Don't even really think about it. Just do it. It's just a fill out a form online, tell who you are, what your genre is, what you're about, and yeah, I mean, it was super easy for me to fill out, and I'm just waiting to hear back now. They're supposed to add me. I talked to Tammany a couple of times. She's the director of everything, and yeah, I mean, it's so easy, and literally, there's no reason to not do it. I mean, there's no reason to not do it. Yeah, I can't think of a reason.
Well, I'll do it and I'll come to Atlanta.
Yeah. That's there. See, next year I get to hang out. Next year I get to hang out with Marina. Next year, wouldn't that be awesome? But yeah, so
we will see.
what time is it there, Marina? I know it's like super late there. So
it's tomorrow.
Yes, I know it's tomorrow there. Yeah, let's see.
It's almost 2 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
The next day.
Yeah, so it's 2 a.m. on Monday morning in Austria, and this beautiful piano goddess from Austria is just hanging out with us.
There is piano.
Look at her piano behind us too. But yeah, so Hold on. What Joe said? He said they took freaky things in. They will take anyone. So Joe, I mean, honestly, bro, since I've got you in the chat and you are a member of it, I mean, is there a reason? Can you think of a reason why somebody should not join it? I mean, I tried. I mean, I don't like to be I try to play devil's advocate with things, even with my own self mentally when I'm trying to do things. I don't want to promote something that I don't think is good or whatever, but I literally dug, man, and I can't find a reason to not join, man. I mean, I cannot find a reason to not join it. Yeah, and I honestly think that somebody like Marina would probably win some awards there. I mean, they're honest musicians. These people are honest musicians. If you win a gold, you cannot be nominated again for 2 years. So that gives everybody else opportunities. So this is a deal so that somebody that's like a really head and shoulders above everybody else type of musician doesn't just continually win every year, you know. So if you win a gold one year, you cannot win a gold. You can't even nominate for 2 more years for that same category or whatever. So
yeah, right.
that opens the door for other people to be able to win. I literally, yeah. And see, that's Joe saying, yeah. So he's been a part of this thing for more than 1 year, and it's a top. Yeah, I mean, I'm the same, bro. I'm skeptical at things. I try to be devil's advocate. It feels like as an independent person, independent radio station, independent artist, all the above. There's always somebody trying to steal your little bit of treasure that you are making or whatever, and so. Everybody's trying to like scab off of your dream and get a little bit of your money and rob you because you have a dream or whatever. But I really don't think. I mean, I feel like this organization's not about that. I really think that they're like me. They're genuine and they're trying to promote other musicians. And it's a whole group of musicians that are doing it. And once they've been a winner or whatever, a lot of times they have a vote and who wins the next year. And so so you having top quality musicians having votes on who's the winner for the next season. You know what I mean, or whatever. So it's super amazing. I think it's great.
And I think it's also great. As I said, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Because maybe there is not, I don't know.
It's just promotion. It's just like my radio station. Everybody don't know about my radio station.
There is not enough promotion, I think, because I think I remember that. Sorry.
I said, we're going to push it now. I mean, so like, that's like me. I didn't know anything about it either. If I wouldn't have seen a few of my artists like Deidre Patrick. Deidre Patrick was nominated.
I just wanted to mention Deidre because she was also nominated.
She was nominated for 4 categories, and she and I talked. She was unable to come. I was going to try to meet her also because she's such a fantastic musician. I love her, and I was going to try to meet up with her also. And I texted her on the way up, and I'm like, Deidre, are you in Atlanta? Is there a way that we would be able to hook up on the red carpet or whatever? I'd love to meet you and get some photos and just whatever. And she's like, are you going? And I'm like, yeah. She said, I can't go. She had a lot of strife in her life the last several months. She had some vet bills with some animals, and I think she had vehicle problems. She was spending a bunch of money on her vehicle trying to get. But anyway, I mean, sometimes things don't work out, and she couldn't come. And she literally made me her representative. So if she would have won, I was going to go on stage and get her crystal for her and do like a little. She told me what she wanted me to do: go up and say that Deidre can't make it, and to do like a pageant wave, and then blow a kiss and say Deidre loves you. And I was literally going to do exactly just that. You know what I mean? And then I was sitting there thinking, well, what if she wins multiple awards? I'm going to do the same thing every time, or am I going to? But
I just love her voice. I mean, first time when I heard Deidre Patrick, she's and really also during Christmas time she released one song, and it's, I don't know, just like her voice is.
Yeah, she's really bluesy. Yeah, she's got this bluesy kind of tone, and she's fantastic. But she did not win, alas. But I was sitting there, I was kind of thinking, man, every time I saw her name pop up on the screen, the big screen up there, I'm like, oh man, I might have to go up there and do the Deidre loves you, or whatever. But I would have done it, man. I would have been so happy to do that for her, and ship her her
that would be great.
But it just didn't happen. But there was so much. The competition was so stiff. There was so many great artists there. You just heard one of them, but I think we should do your song now, Marina. What do you think?
Yeah,
I'm ready for the world to see. Yes. Look at you with your rose. Are you ready for the world to see? There's nothing left. Nothing left. it's such a fantastic video. This thing. Oh my goodness.
So about this song, I released it this Monday on streaming platforms, and it is autobiographical song. However, the lyrics are pretty much straightforward, so no one needs like explanation. So I think everyone can relate to this kind of storytelling, and I'm just very happy that I finally found the right way to produce this song. What I'm doing with this.
Yeah, you're like a go on and smack us with your rose. I'll bend over.
So yeah, better. So then I was like, I played this song live last year in LA, and the backing tracks were actually what I already have now in my song. So when I played that last year, then I had this feeling, okay, I think that is it, because I also played Nothing Left 2 years ago. There was some festival here in Austria, but it was completely different because it was only like a grand piano and me. So when I play grand piano, it's just like I'm a whole person. But when it comes to production, I really need to be really happy with the final result. So that's why it took so long to make this possible, and I am so relieved that it's out, and also the video tells the story, and so that's it.
It's very amazing. Can you? I mean, I know that it's not live and available for everybody on YouTube yet, but you sent me a link. Can you tell how many times I watched it? Does it show you a count?
Last time I saw like 22 views.
So I'm watching the hell out of it, right? I have watched it a bunch of times already. It's so good. This video is so good. I love Marina. I love Black Marine. I love her style. Her music is amazing.
And
you knocked this one out of the park. You really.
Thank you, Jeff. And there is one thing, like when I performed in LA last year, I bought this rose in Hollywood Boulevard.
Oh.
And I like prepared it for my debut in LA, and I forgot to put it on the piano.
Oh,
so then I said I'm going to use it for this video because this is very important to me, and the LA experience and the American experience, and it was so amazing.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's why.
So that gives a whole nother little layer to the video and everything, but yeah, and there
is a lot of connection actually with LA, because I was playing there in the private residency, and there wasn't not so much people, but there was the right people.
That's right. No, that's amazing. I mean, especially in a place like LA where you have Hollywood and you've got directors and you've got so many.
Actually, that spontaneous concert actually brought me to Hollywood. So we can talk about it later. But I'm so grateful that these things are like evolving and new things are coming. So I just want to finish with this, like nothing left, and then going through a new phase.
Yeah. Hey, and so that was my favorite thing about the video. After I watched it, I like she just said, I've watched it like 22 times probably. I think I've watched it like 22 times, and or maybe more. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. And every time I watch it at the end, I go, well, there's nothing left. She did everything. There's nothing left. It's over. She did it. Let's play it, Marina. We're going to bring this up. So this is Nothing Left. This is Marina's brand new music video. Just let me tell you, I've watched it 22 times. It's amazing. I'll keep watching it. I'm going to keep watching it. It's that good.
What is life? stranger in a strange world. Nothing left, only a stranger. I still feel it. How about you? Nothing left, only a stranger in a strange world. Nothing left, only a stranger. Nothing left, only a stranger in a strange world. Nothing left, only a stranger. I still feel it. How about you? It's a stranger still. It's a strange world.
So I'm gonna go back because I picked on Marina about this spot. It is.
We didn't talk about this.
I'm fixing to embarrass the hell out of you, woman. I'm like, so Marina's always. I mean, she's beautiful, and no doubt, she's one of the most beautiful human beings you're ever going to meet, as far as just even being genuine as a person. Besides her outward appearance, but I want to say I thought it was at 124, but maybe since I recorded it and DVR'd it to play, it might be somewhere different. But she has this like sassy moment where she like flips her hair and she slings her leg over and she takes the rose and she flips it. I was like, man, this is so amazing. I've watched that so many times. It's right. It's gonna be right here somewhere. Let's see where it's at. I gotta find it because I don't want to just redo the whole thing. But it's great. I don't know why it's like oh, there it was right there. Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, I missed it. It changed timestamps because I recorded it. I love that spot, Marina.
The very
oh my
important thing in this song, it has many meanings.
Yeah. I love that spot in the video. I'm like, Marina let her little sassy side come out. Yeah. My goodness. You calling me out, Joe, man? What's up, bro? But yeah, Marina, your music is so it's so different. But I will say that ISSA has an award for a music video, and so I mean, I feel like, you know what I mean, like you should sign up and nominate that video for next year. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you do so great on
I hear you. I'll definitely do something about it.
Yeah. And the way the ISSA works is you nominate yourself. Nobody else can nominate you. You have to have enough faith in your music yourself to do the nomination yourself. and then it's up to everybody else to help you get there. Then everybody has to vote for you or whatever. Your fans and your supporters have to kind of vote for you, and then at a certain point, then the ISSA takes over, and their voters kind of take over. But anyway, once you become a finalist, then their voters decide. But yeah, I mean, I really think that you're such a great composer, musician, and videographer, and your artistry is so amazing. I think that you really should. I mean, I can't see a downfall for you entering some stuff in there. You know,
I actually improved my video skills during
I can tell
lockdown.
tremendously. Yeah,
So that is like 5 years constantly doing beside composition. And then there was a time like that when I didn't sing, I was only like composing music for different ensembles, for different people, writing for different people. But then I think somehow in lockdown, I started to write more songs. And like this song belongs to Stories from a Nightmare. So I'm glad it's out.
there's nothing left. You got it
There
out.
is nothing left.
I love it.
But Jeff, you probably when you have time and everything, you do your thing with filming. Yeah.
So we can talk about that a little bit. So you guys, most of you guys know. I know Joe said something about it just a second ago, the knife dude or whatever. So Marina and I have done a couple of videos together where we created this character. Uh, I guess she had this idea and she sent it to me and she's like, I would love to do a music video. I need you to do a few things and whatever. And she kind of gave me some ideas of how to do makeup and what kind of costume to wear and carve a pumpkin. You know what I mean, or whatever the very first one. And then we did that and it was a Halloween song and people liked it enough that so then we did Knife Dance and we kind of followed it up within a month. We did the second one.
But in Halloween song, you had this you danced with this knife.
Yeah, I did the knives.
That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
that was your idea.
I guess. Well, you told me to do something crazy, so I did something
Yes,
crazy.
so
Yeah.
you actually inspired me to write the knife dance.
I guess so.
So
Yeah.
then I said, well, we need to continue because
Right. And so we've talked about it, and I think we're going to do one for this year, and hopefully have it out by Halloween, maybe or whatever. And then yeah. So I got to get my butt busy. I got to get some makeup on. I got to go and do some filming and do some things. We've talked about a little bit of stuff, and and it's the makeup and stuff's hard enough to do that. I want to try to do as much of the filming at one time as I can, so I don't have to because maybe I don't get the makeup the same the next time, or you know what I mean. So it's just kind of hard when you do things like that yourself. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited to do another. I'm excited to do another one, especially to do it with you. That would,
well, this one, the next
how could
one.
I ever tell you no? How could I ever tell you no for anything? You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
The music is like very like it's like between song and film scoring.
Yeah, so I don't know why. I know everybody's like, man, you're really happy with the knives. I don't know why I did it. I was, I think I channeled my inner Joker. So like the Batman movies, you have the Joker on there. He's like this insane, diabolical guy or whatever, and I kind of, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything to do. And she was like, well, can you turn and look away from the camera and do some kind of thing? And I don't know. And then I just did. And that's what I came up with. And then
but I need to tell you, when last year, because we released the knife dance, then we were both in this article, New York City Daily Post.
Yes.
And then there was, I remember it was November 12th. And we were both there. And then I played that song to those people in Hollywood, right?
Yeah,
so,
right.
Just so you know, this is one of their favorite.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No one didn't figure out that we were not in the same woods. Like,
yeah, no, but that's because you're such an amazing videographer that you were able to edit and pick out a woods that looked similar enough to what I had sent you. That, you know what I mean? You that's all you. That was your magic.
And also there were some compliments about how the cemetery was actually presented. It was complete with completely different sent, and a lot
Oh,
of
right,
great
yeah.
stuff about that. That's why this one, it will be a little more expanded in that way, something like that.
We love you, Joe, man. Thank you so much for stopping by, brother. Thank you so much, man. I hate that you didn't get to make it to the ISSA this time, man. Maybe next year I get a chance to meet you finally, brother. That would be amazing. But yeah. So let me see. What else are we gonna do? We need to do some more music because we've already talked along, and I promised to only keep you about an hour. So let's see. Let me see what else I want to do. So since we're on the tip from the ISSA, I met another amazing artist there. So I'm learning that a lot of artists aren't a single genre. You know what I'm saying? Like um, some artists are multi-genre. Some people will do some country, do some rock, do some rap, do some. I mean, there's no limit. I mean, people are so talented. And I met this amazing lady. So they had an award for best dressed. Male, best dressed female. I don't know who got to vote on that. I guess some of the people that were in the ISSA already had opportunities to vote on this or whatever. Some committee selected it, but Lady Miranda, this lady's walking around and she has a dog with her, and this lady's wearing this beautiful blue satin gown. It was beautiful. Her makeup was amazing. Her hair was immaculate. She had a little flower in her hair. She just looked so amazing. And then her dog wore a blue gown and little blue shoes, and the dog matched her, and it was just such an amazing uh, outfit. And I was like, man, if I could have voted for somebody to be the best dressed, it would have been her. The lady that did win best dressed also was dressed really well, and she had a couple of people that were also dressed as well as she was. That so there was like a team of people all dressed kind of similarly, which was interesting. But yeah, so I got a chance to meet Lady Miranda, and I had never listened to any of her music. I learned today that she's autistic, and I kind of figured that out at the awards because she was kind of quiet and she was not super outgoing, and she just kind of moved around with her dog. She took photos with people and did things, but I didn't really put two and two together that she might be autistic until she was actually sitting in my row. In the orchestra section for the awards, and she was sitting over near me, and I had gotten a photo with her and the dog, and so I wanted to show her because I had edited it. My dumb butt takes the picture in front of these windows, so there's the sun's outside that's coming in. It was super hard to see even our faces, and I had to do a lot of editing to make the photo serviceable. And I was wanting to show off her gown and the dog's gown and all that, but you can't really see the dog. There's so much shadow because of the light behind us. But anyway, I showed her the photo while we were sitting in our row there, and that moment I kind of noticed. I said, I see. She's, and I realized she was maybe autistic, like, she was a little maybe overstimulated by it, you know what I mean, or whatever. And I was like, okay, yeah. So, but anyway, I was just, at that point I was like, okay, you know what I mean. And I was like, yeah. But so since then we've talked a little bit online and everything. She's super amazing, and she did a rap song, guys, and she doesn't do all rap. I've listened to some of her other stuff. She does some R&B sounds. She does some other kind of music. But this is the one music video that she had that's like an official music video that I wanted to play for everybody. So this is actually Lady Miranda, and the song is called Reckless. And I think it's about 2 years old. But anyway, hope everybody likes it. She's a fantastic human. She's part of the ISSA. She did not win an award yesterday, but she has won awards before. She's multi-talented, multi-genre, and fantastic person. Beautiful lady.
I tried so hard to let go. I'm so reckless. I'm so reckless. These demons taking control. I've tried so hard to let go. I'm so reckless. I'm so reckless. Got these thoughts in my mind. run in circles, wasting time. Can't decipher wrong or right. Like and dark, get twisted and fight. Sometimes it feels like I am blind for always trying to be so kind. But guess what? That girl ain't here no more. She's been out and it's gone for sure. And she ain't taking no shit no more. So you better move on out the door. Keep on stepping, don't look back before she puts you on the floor. Cause you've been trying to play your games. Boy, you must just be insane to think you'd fool this girl real good. But now you're about to meet the hood. Cause I ain't scared, so don't you dare think that I won't take it there. Cause I don't care. Weren't you aware this bitch grew up in the demon's lair? Oh, now you scared. Well, you should've thought about that before you put that knife up to my back. So now you better say your prayers, son, cause the battle's just begun. These demons taking control. I've tried so hard to let go. I'm so reckless. I'm so reckless. These demons taking control. I've tried so hard to let go. I'm so reckless. I'm so reckless. You lit the match to my fuse by always trying to abuse. Now boy, it's your turn to choose which path you think will rescue you. Cause this fire's burning bright and you won't make it through the night. I will haunt your every dream and make you holler, make you scream, make you beg for mercy please, make you drop down to your knees. Remember to call on Jesus' name and pray he'll save you from the flames. Cause my hell is where you belong. You thought you were strong but you were wrong. You're a coward, now it's time for you to be tortured for your crime. Or did you not think you'd ever see the day when your torturer was me? I hear that karma is a bitch, so sit back cause the roles have switched. You twisted me up in my mind, now it's time to pay in kind. It's real funny to think that how you thought I'd never hunt you down. These demons taking control. I've tried so hard to let go. I'm so reckless. I'm so reckless. These demons taking control. I've tried so hard to let go. I'm so reckless. I'm so reckless.
So yeah, I had no
That
idea
was
when
a very good song.
I had no idea when I was getting a photo with her that she was like murder, 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 kill, kill, kill. You know what I mean? Like now that I watched her music, I'm like, okay, maybe I need to be a little more careful. No, I'm just playing. She was, but yeah, I kind of thought I knew that I knew Eric would like it. Eric's also, he got some little rapcore stuff. I didn't know, and I figured Angie would like it. I figured also that Aaliyah would like it. It's good, man. This lady's multi-talented. She's so amazing. That's the only rap song that I've listened to. I haven't been deep into her music yet, but I did find that video, and there was another video that she did that I almost wanted to bring in, but I didn't know how much time I was going to have with Marina. And like I say, I hadn't heard from Scarlett. I finally did hear from Scarlett. Scarlett's okay. She just overslept. She's had a bad migraine. She's had a bad migraine today, so she's not going to make it. But yeah, she's super apologetic. She doesn't feel well.
I'll text it her later.
Yeah. And so yeah, she's okay. She's just she's had a bad migraine and she doesn't feel well. But yeah, so Lady Miranda was amazing. It was so cool to get to meet these people that I didn't even know about their music. You know, there's so much music. There's so much music that we haven't.
There is so much music. Yeah.
We have never heard it. You know what I mean? And I didn't know anything about Lady Miranda. If I hadn't been to this show and to the award show and seen this beautiful woman with her dog walking around and they were dressed the same, you know, and it was just so cute and attractive that I was like, man, I want to get a photo with you and, you know, whatever. And then she was super sweet about it and let me do it. And yeah, and you know, then I found out that she's you know, she's autistic and she's been through. I mean, we've all got a story, you know, but it's just amazing that she's you know, she's that talented. And yeah, and I got to meet her. And I got to hang out with her. Yeah.
This is a very good rap song. I love rap.
Yeah, and I'm you know me, I'll play any kind of music. I'm partial to rock, but I mean I will definitely I'm into everything. I love Marina's music. Your music's not rock. Your music, what genre would you consider your music? I know it's
Wherever I do need like to make application, I always write like uh, alternative because it's not pop.
it's not pop and it's not
It's
really. Yeah, I guess
it
alternative has to
belongs
be.
to popular
Yeah,
music, but it's not pop. It's as I said, like there is like a thin line between film scoring and like contemporary composition and avant-garde what I'm doing, and then lyrics above that. So it's like a mixture.
yeah.
And
It's
then it is, as I say, avant-garde, because you sometimes you don't have, like when you apply somewhere, you don't have
yeah.
like
There's no genre.
options.
There's no genre. It's brand new. You're creating a genre. Yeah.
So, well, thank you.
Yeah, I mean that's what I think. I mean, I can't think of. I mean, it's dark, it's
It's
gothic.
very,
Yeah,
it's actually not easy for me because when I met you like last year, it was very tricky for me, like how to send a song when
yeah. I
when
remember we
it's like
talked
a
about
rock
that. Yeah,
radio. Like I
I
know
remember I had
it's
to
not.
beg. I remember I had to beg for you to send me music because you were like, no, you don't want. You're not going to play my music. You're not going to like my music.
I
And
don't know. I
I
didn't
remember
know.
you were supporting everybody else so much. It's funny because even like you were the same synthetic blonde. So I got to hang out with her, and
Yeah.
I put one of her songs were in my top 25 of all time. And she was talking about that this weekend. She was like, it's kind of funny to me that you're like this big muscled up guy or whatever, and you like one of my songs that I would think was more of a girly song, or you know what I mean, or whatever. She's like, the song you picked is like more of a girly song. She said, I don't understand why that dynamic's there, but it's the same. Like you were worried I wouldn't like your music or whatever too. And it's fantastic. Why wouldn't I like it? Your music's great. So why wouldn't I like it? But I love stuff. I love people that dare to be different.
Yeah,
That's
I love different people.
yes. That's what makes the world tick. Everybody,
Original. Sorry,
yeah,
original.
original, very original, and like you say, avant-garde, cutting edge. You're on the cutting edge of piano composition. I mean, you're doing things that you wouldn't hear anybody else probably do. You know what I mean? So that's, I mean, is that what avant-garde means? It's like the very point, right? The cutting edge or whatever.
It's not easy because I spoke with one film composer last year in LA, and then I said like I have this feeling, I don't know, I don't feel that it belongs like to somewhere. Like if
Right,
you are
right,
pop, you are in pop community. If you are dance, you are
right,
dance.
right. Yeah, no, I
So
get that.
then I said like I really love Bjork. I love Diamanda Galas.
Bjork is fantastic.
All of these very strong female artists, and so
Yeah,
Laurie Anderson, of course, she had like in the 80s like this thing with spoken words that actually inspired me, and I mean these kind of things. So, but yeah, I mean we will see.
yeah. So let me go back up. Norm was asking about the I think the knife dance video. So the cemetery, yes, Norm, that cemetery is it's not far from my home. It's I saw it one day. So the thing about that cemetery is you would never know it was there during the summertime. If you're going by on the roadway, it's on a 2-lane little country road. It's a paved road, but it's out in the boondocks. It's not anywhere near a town. It's probably 15 or 20 miles from the closest even community, and it is literally you can't see it during the summertime because of the bushes and stuff that are grown in. And then in the wintertime, some of those bushes shed off their leaves and everything. And I was just happened to be driving through there a few years ago on that road, and out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw a headstone. And I'm like, was that a headstone in the woods? And I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, that's a headstone in the woods. And I was on my way to go do a service call, and so I passed it. I went and did my service work, and then on the way back through, I said, I'm stopping there. And I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna trespass or whatever. You know what I mean? I didn't see any no trespassing signs, but I knew I shouldn't be there. And I'm like, I'm going in there and I'm gonna look and see if that was a headstone. And so I stopped on the side of the road and got out, and myself and my helper, we walked up into the woods, and I was like, "Holy crap! There's a whole cemetery in here. It's grown up in the woods. There's pine trees that are growing out of the graves. I mean, there's a headstone, and then right in front of the headstone, there's a pine tree this big around. I mean, so it's been in such disrepair for so long that I mean, yeah, there's literally trees that are 15, 20 years old growing out of the graves themselves. Some of the headstones are broken and fallen over. There's actually a Civil War grave in there. I found a Civil War grave in there. A sergeant from the Confederate States of America, CSA grave in there. I don't tell anybody where the place is because people like to go and damage those things, man. And I think just let the dead rest. You know what I mean? Regardless of what, the guy's dead. So.
But you filmed it very, very good, Jeff.
Yeah, and there was a hurricane. Yeah, and there was a hurricane. Before that, so there were some trees actually falling in there, and I remember I used the one tree and I kind of walked across it. Yeah, and that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's a neat spot. I know of another place that's kind of similar to that one. That's also another cemetery. It's not far from that one, to be honest. Within 10 miles or so, there's another one that's like what I would call a pauper cemetery, where it's people are poor and they can't afford to take care of it. So there's not like a lot of marble headstones. There's like concrete stones and stuff like that in there. And the last time I was there had been some trees had fallen and broken some of the blankets that cover the what do you call it? I wouldn't say it's like a mausoleum. They bury a vault or whatever. But there was literally like I could see a coffin through the busted concrete. There's a coffin in there, and I'm like, holy crap! This is so weird. But yeah, yeah. So I feel like maybe I don't know. I didn't try to do anything too crazy in there. I wanted to be respectful of the dead and stuff. It was kind of a neat spot, and I just thought that it was super good for what we were trying to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was very calm. It was very calm, and it really had this very, very good vibe for the song.
And like he just said, yeah, I'm going by and I see a headstone out of the corner of my eyes, and I'm like, what? And then when I went in there's literally like some bigger stones in there. I mean, there's like what do you call it? Like obelisks, like a pyramid type of stones. There's some bigger, nicer stones in there. Some of them are falling over. Trees have grown up. The roots have pushed them until they've fallen and different things. And recently I went by there and I noticed that there's some posted signs and stuff up now. So I think somebody knew, I think a hunting club had kind of had that piece of property, and maybe somebody new owns it now. They put some chains up, and there's some posted signs. So I don't know if I'll be able to film there again, but I'll find somebody. I'll find somewhere. There's always going to be another place. But yeah, let's see. I think we should play some more music. So
yes.
I got to at least play one from everybody that I tagged anyway. So Living Dead Girl, this chick's amazing. This song came out like 4 days ago. I've been trying to keep up with them. They have a new album. They're dropping singles like they're hot right now. They've dropped a couple in the last few weeks. I think we've done one not terribly long ago. Myself and Scar did one of them. Scar loves this band. Molly Rennick is amazing. I was actually I'll take and so this is from the show I went to for Living Dead Girl, and there's my like VIP stuff. Right there's like my VIP card and all that stuff. But anyway, yeah, they were amazing. I got to go see them live, and they've got a new album getting ready to come out, and they're slowly trickling things out for it. But she's got this unique style about her too. She takes pop and mixes it with metal and screams and stuff. And but this song's kind of unique. She's like she looks like she's getting ready to go to prison or something. You'll see. Ready for something a little heavier, Marina?
Sorry?
Are you ready for some heavier music?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Outside of the hourglass, I'm falling fast. There's a countdown ticking on our closing controlling me.
That was so cool.
I figured you would like that one.
I
That's
like that surprise at the end, like you don't expect, and there is something.
yes. I'm gonna take
And
my little shot
I
here.
love the voice, and then I love when women have this, then they can like scream like this. I always wanted to do this, but I can't.
You probably could. You just haven't learned it yet.
Probably.
I think there's a technique to it. I've asked some of the female vocalists that do it, and I said, "How do you like?" I don't. It seems like to me you're screaming like that if you did that tonight, you would not be able to do another show tomorrow night, and then you know what I mean, or the next night. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't. It doesn't seem like you could do that every night. And this woman, she does 5-6 shows in a week sometimes. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't know how you can do it.
I just found it fascinating when women have this singing style and in this musical style as well. So it's something.
I love her mix of pop and rock. And so Norm, so the drummer, so Molly, the singer, and the drummer, I can't remember his name. I met them all. I've got a photo with them. I've got photos with the whole band and everything, but they're married. So the drummer is her husband. They used to live in Orlando, Florida. They've recently moved. I think maybe they moved to the Carolinas. I'm not 100% sure where they moved to, but I haven't been able to see a show again in a while. They go on tour every now and then, and I actually helped them promote that tour, The Living Dead Girl. It was the kickoff for the Infectious tour. That show that I went to, that was their first stop on that tour, and super amazing. It was great to be a part of that and get to meet the band and everything. They do these cool little things like, so let me show you this. They took like a Polaroid. Hold on, let me see if we can see this. So there's like a Polaroid of me and the band. It's like on a Polaroid, right?
Oh, that's cool.
And then they signed it, and then there's her guitar pick that she threw to me during the show, and then that's the set list signed by the band. I got them to give me the set list, and of course they signed the tour. Yeah, pretty cool, man. I like to collect little things
Cool.
like that. Yeah, I like to collect those little things like that when I go to shows. I have a wall full of that kind of stuff. All these different shows that I've went to, all these people that I've been to and supported. I love them, but yeah. And but yeah, so I know it's late, and I promised I wouldn't keep you. So I've got one more band that I need to play because I tagged them, and then maybe this Rattlemar. This is the heaviest shit you're gonna hear all night. You're probably not gonna be able to sleep after you hear it, Marina. I'm just saying.
You think?
I don't know. No, you like you're ready. You like you're ready. So I can tell. So let's play Rattlemar. These guys are out of Finland. This is brand new. It come out I think yesterday or the day before. It's a brand new video. Their videos are fantastic. If you got epilepsy, go on and turn us off or look away because it's a lot of flashing and some strobes and different things in this one. So definitely epilepsy warning on this one. And then yeah, and then we'll kind of wrap it up because I know Marina's ready to go to bed. It's 3 a.m. over there, so yeah, I see you. Look at her; she looks like an angel asleep, man. Shh, you better stop. Here we go. She's an angel asleep. We're gonna hear some devil stuff. Here we go. Let's go one more time.
That was really cool.
I love those guys, man. They're great. I'm honestly not 100% sure now that that was the right song, but I don't know if that was their new one. I think maybe I watched it, so it hurts my. I don't know. I think that it might not have been their new one, but anyway, they're great. And yeah, and I agree. The bass, Eric called it out. He said that was like the Lemmy type of bass, and I agree, man. The bass players, that whole band is amazing. They've been sending me their music. They found me somehow. I don't know how we found each other, and they've been sending me all their new releases to Front Row Radio, and then they don't really know that I don't know that they know that I'm playing their videos, but I have been going and finding their videos and playing them. And yeah, I do. I dig the flames. How they even had Rattlemore built-in logs, and then he threw the Molotov cocktail and set it on fire. And then by the end of the song, you could see that it lit up in fire. Rattlemore, the name of the band. It's yeah, they're great, man. That's a cool ass band.
Very
All of their
cool.
music
Yeah.
is all of their music's super heavy. So if you listen to their Tuesday Pump Session, you're going to usually hear that stuff at the very end of the show. They're one of the heaviest bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're one of the heaviest bands I play. And then usually Marina's pretty early in the show because her stuff's kind of more mellow and somber. So she usually gets played kind of early in the show. Plus, I try to do her a solid because I know she stays up and listens to the show sometimes, and I don't want her to have to stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning like she has today
Well,
to
that's
to do
very
the
kind of
show.
you. You know, the first show that you had with this podcast last year, I remember immediately you said like you wanted to play like the Dead Man Walk. I remember, and then you said, "But I want to play it like at the beginning because it is very considerate." Thank you.
Yeah, no, I'd be thinking about stuff like that. I know you guys, all your Europeans, it's hard enough for you guys to be able to support us and listen and do those things because of the time difference. So, you know what I mean? And so, like most of us, as an independent person myself, I have to work a full time job. So I can't really do my radio show early in the day as a live show. I have to do it unless I did it on Saturdays or something. And then it just seems like the listeners aren't there for the weekends or whatever. So yeah, so I have to do it late, and so then it puts you guys either having to stay up late if you're going to watch it or listen, or you're going to have to. I'm gonna have to do a replay so you can hear it. So I try to be as I don't know. I
You
want
do
to.
your thing, and we will adapt.
Yeah, I hope so. I
So
mean, and I
who
just try to
can't
help them.
watch
Yeah.
this like online? I mean live. There is like always opportunity to see it after.
Yeah, that's right. And
Like
then yeah, and if people want me to do replays, I will. I'll do replays. If somebody asks or they missed it and stuff, I'll do replays. I do record most of my shows now. I usually remember now. I record them. I just don't always replay them unless somebody asks. I've been recording them because sometimes I have interviews and stuff on there, and I kind of want to go in there and clip them out, and maybe I'll do some things with that stuff later or whatever. But yeah, Marina, I love you. I love you. I thank you so
thank you,
much.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Love you too.
I thank you so
Thank you,
much
thank
for
you.
coming on to the show and
Yeah,
for
it's
always letting me be first to do your music. That's super
thank you
special
for
to me.
playing.
Yeah, it's super special to me that you think enough of me to let me do your stuff and to do it first and those things. Super special. And yeah, I think our friendship is amazing. And yeah, and
I
you're
appreciate and respect you very
yeah,
much.
you're such an amazing person, and you're so beautiful inside and out. And yeah, so it's definitely not hard to want to do good things and promote you because look at you. Who wouldn't want to promote that face? Like, look, all right, who wouldn't want to promote that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so yeah. But
I
anyway,
don't know. Maybe people will start calling after this.
yeah, maybe. Shoot, no. Yeah, I think that you're beautiful, and you're our Austrian goddess. We all love you, and we can't wait for what you've got coming next. And I know I need to get my butt busy and do some video and some filming and stuff for you so that we can do our video. Do you have any other news, like anything special you want to talk about? I know you said that you were doing something, a commission
Yeah,
work.
I mean, the last 6 years I work with this New York ensemble, Composer Concordance, but last year I had like 6 premieres, and this year I have 7 premieres. So it's the whole season until June 2026. So now I'm working on one piece. They gave me like collection of paintings, and to choose one and to write music, like my impressions to that painting. So this is what I'm currently doing because deadline is I think next week. And then What's next? Yeah, I this summer when I received my doctorate diploma, there was like promotion here at university. I felt like really free, and then suddenly the doors opened, and I worked with two very well known composers from Hollywood. um, there was like a different kind of project, but I just found out that one will be released in autumn. So I can't say particularly what it is because it's their work. I worked on that with them, so it will be in very near future, like
Awesome. Yeah,
public.
that's so amazing. And I know the other night, I don't remember Norm, he was in the live chat when you and I did the video, I mean the interview on the radio, and I remember him asking, he was wondering what your doctorate, what did you get, what is your study? What's your doctorate in, your PhD?
Well, it's Department of Popular Music,
Okay.
and
And so, yeah, I thought it was something like that, but I didn't want to speak out of turn. I saw him make that post, and it was about the same time that you were getting ready to fade and go to bed, and it came in the live
um,
chat, and I don't think it ever got answered. So I remembered
but
that.
the title is I mean, every doctorate title is like long.
Right, right,
So
right,
mine is also long. So
right.
it's like border crossing female artists between experimental and popular music since 1970 from Serbia and Bosnia and Herzegovina. So I covered the whole history of 50 years that is not covered. So people don't know for these women. And basically, all of these composers are in New York. So actually, my network is actually pretty much in New York more than here.
Okay.
So I know a lot of musicians and composers there. So my doctorate actually, I mean, contribute me to do some great things during my studies. Like I met Mike Garson, I met Lydia Lunch. I mean, I met some punk bands back then before I played with bands in England before my tour.
Right,
So actually, all of that, this was like a practical part. It wasn't planned, so it fitted very well with doctorate because I could do like a practical part in this doctorate, not only like to write history and musicology and the composition, but I also did this like practical thing, like being on stage and also playing with some of the female composers that are in my dissertation. I played with them, and I play with them like on grand piano, and I think that was really a huge part in my career. So yeah, I mean, it's, as I said, like this crossover between experimental and popular. So it also has something similar with my personality and identity when we speak about music.
right.
So this is like where I see
It's
myself,
part
like
of you. Yeah, no, it's all you. Yeah. So this is
there. It's
Yeah. So the funniest thing, before I let you go, so the funniest thing, what I'm going to do is probably we'll talk about this right here for just a minute, and then I'll probably close out with the last Caitlin May song, and then we'll just be gone, and the show will end when that song is done or whatever. But yeah. So one of the funniest things, cute story about Marina. I met her. She was steady promoting other people's stuff. She was like promoting, and now I know the story that she was kind of working with these other people because she was doing this dissertation, you know what I mean? And so she was studying all this stuff, but I didn't know. But so she was like into heavier music, and so she was like promoting heavier music, punk music, heavier stuff. And then so when I reached out to her about music, I didn't know. I mean, I saw what she was promoting, so I assumed that maybe that's what she was creating, if she was creating music at all. And then she was like, "No, no, 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 I'm not a no, 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 yeah, no, 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 no." And
I
then
played in punk band.
yeah, yeah, and
My
but
first band
it
was
took
punk because everything starts with punk and
yeah,
then you develop.
yeah, but it was
Or not.
so hard. It was like pulling chicken teeth to get her to send me her first song that she ever sent me to play on the radio. But and chickens don't have teeth, so that's what I mean. You know, it's super hard. It was super hard to get her to send me music. And when she finally did, now look at us. Here we go. We're over a year friends, and
Now
I
we
get,
are besties.
yeah, and I get to debut all her music, and yeah, we communicate pretty regular, and I value her so much. And listen, you just heard she's done a doctorate study on crossover between you just heard. So I mean, she's super smart. Not only is she beautiful and
Popular and experimental music.
popular experimental music, not only is she smart, but she's beautiful. She's an amazing musician. So I mean, what's not to? I mean, there's got to be. Where's a red flag at? There's got to be a red flag. Yeah. There's got to be something. Yeah. But okay, Marina, I think that I'll just kind of take us off the screen here in just a second, but I'm gonna play Caitlin Mays. I'm gonna play Caitlin Mays last. I'm gonna play her song. So this one is called "Take My Demons." And yeah, I just wanted to support her a little bit because she made me feel special.
Shall we say good night now? Or
yes, we'll say good. Yeah, no, we'll say good night now, and then like this song will play, and then I'll just kind of so you can go to bed. Yeah, you can go to bed now. Is what I'm getting at. Yeah.
I just want to thank you for this great promotion and your support. Like it's amazing.
Yeah.
And,
yeah. I mean,
and thank you for this opportunity now, and thanks to all these people in the chat that I also chat during your show or radio. They're great people, very supportive and sharing love. And this is what is the most important. And I'm very, very grateful, Jeff.
It feels so good. It feels so good to have like-minded people. You know what I mean? So like and so like Norm, for instance, I'm gonna bring up his one of his chats that I don't know if you saw it or not, but he goes, "I will listen to your new song more, Marina. It started to stick in my ear." So, and it is a catchy song. I totally feel what he's saying. I've played it on repeat, man. I've only had it for a few days. I've listened to it 22 times. I've watched that video 22 times.
Thank you, Norm. What's his name, Norm?
Yeah, Village is what he's on here. Norman Finley is his
Norm. Okay, because I see
in the chat the other night he was.
But I don't know the name.
Yeah,
Norm.
yeah.
Hi, Norm.
So he's always Village on here. I guess that's what his YouTube channel name was or whatever. And but yeah, so and let's see. Here's your buddy Neil. He's like,
okay, good night.
Yeah, and so we're gonna wrap it, and then what I'm gonna do, guys, is we're just going to Norm equals Village Scene for some reason. He says, yeah, I haven't figured that one out yet. For the longest time, I didn't know that it was Norm that was actually Village Scene. So I know Norm on Facebook, but then on YouTube, he's Village Scene, and I didn't know who it was for the longest time. But I knew that he was interested in the music that we were playing, and he seemed super supportive. So and it didn't matter who he really was, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's kind of cool to have figured that out eventually. But yeah, Marina, we love you, and I know you're ready for bed, and you got to probably take off makeup and all that. Look at you, you're so beautiful. But yeah, I love you.
Thank you, and great show, and thanks.
And it's always here. Everybody can come back and watch later, and whatever. Yeah, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up Caitlin Page's
and promoters call.
Caitlin, that's right. I'm going to pop up Caitlin May's other song that I brought in, and and then I'm going to just kind of me and you will fade out, and then we won't even be on the screen, and we can just leave, okay? But I love you so much, Marina. Talk to me tomorrow, okay? I know you will, but love you so much. Let me get rid of that. Let me get myself off the screen somehow.
Sitting in a fire alone.
Here we go.
I wanted you to beg me not to go, but every time I wanted you to love me, you'd make me feel so guilty, and pouring out my heart and soul to you just gave you ammunition you could use. 'Cause every bullet that you sent my way just told me I was worthless. But I'm not your life of the day, the person that'll always stay, the monster under the bed you said existed in my head. And I can only take so much before it's time to give it up. So pack your bags, you're leaving. see my tears, the ones that fall every time you're near. 'Cause in your eyes I'm nothing but a waste of the space there is between us. When I was small you stole part of my light, the part that keeps the nightmares out of sight. And I'm still trying to find my way without it, my mind, my harshest critic. But I'm not your life of the day, the person that'll always stay, the monster under the bed you said existed in my head. And I can only take so much before it's time to give it up. So pack your bags, you're leaving, and with you take my demons. Before I could get out, you laid the rules down. I'm not good enough, and I never was. And rising from your hate, I'll build myself a better fate. It's time I let go of all the lies you ever told. 'Cause I'm not your life of the day, the person that'll always stay, the monster under the bed you said existed in my head. And I can only take so much before it's time to give it up. So pack your bags, you're leaving, and with you take my demons, take my demons.
Only a stranger. Time together, story shared, everything a memory. Is something left? What is life? For me it's real. Does the story end here? Without anything? Nothing left. Only a stranger in a strange world. Nothing left, only a stranger. You'll never hear or understand what is the truth. If you just pretend. Nothing left, only a stranger in a strange world. Nothing left, only a stranger. I still feel it. How about you? Stranger still. It's a strange world. Nothing left, only a stranger in a strange world. Nothing left, only a stranger. Nothing left, only a stranger in a strange world. Nothing left, only a stranger. I still feel it. How strange world. Nothing